All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the End Time Truth Television channel. We urge you to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell icon by selecting all so that the next time we upload a new video, you will be among the first persons to be notified by Google. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, shalom. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you. Thank you so much for being there. Yeah, the video that you will watch, I did a video yesterday that I was talking about. It was actually a live conversation where I was trying to analyze the theory that Prophet T.B Joshua knew that he was going to die, because of some of the things that he was saying, But there was a particular video that got me thinking, because there Joshua was actually speaking in an unusual way, the way that he was not known for. He was a kind of talking about death, that whether you die young or you die old, death is death. And he was counseling people to, be conscious and be aware of the fact that the living definitely must die. So I went into the video and I was saying that I wouldn't know if the man was having any sickness, if he was sick before, his death. Probably he had terminal illness that, got him prepared. And so he was getting ready, preparing his mind for when it will eventually happen. And so I did that video first before I actually found this man who you will listen to now. I wouldn't know where he got his facts from, but he said something that is very, very interesting. I would like you to listen to him, and then we'll come back and finish the discussion. Thank you very much.
So, thank you. Thank you very much. We thank God once more for this time. We were talking about the issue of the unfortunate death of a false prophet by the name of T.B Joshua. May I say this, wherever you are, maybe you are in America, whether you are in Australia, or you are in Nigeria, you are in Zimbabwe, or you are in South Africa, what has happened is tragic. God himself is not happy when a person dies, even the wicked. God is not happy with the death of a wicked man. So we must understand that T.B Joshua was a false prophet in this sense. So now, as the headline said it all, T.B Joshua was on medication. He was using tablets. He had a terminal disease. The same with Chris Oikilome. They will not tell you that we are taking tablets, because that will just cancel everything they believe in as far as soliciting for money is concerned. T.B Joshua was on medication. He was using tablets. He had a terminal disease. The same with Chris Oikilome. They will not tell you that we are taking tablets, because that will just cancel everything they believe in as far as soliciting for money is concerned.
So you are welcome back. Thank you for still being there. Yeah, I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but we look at some of the pictures. There were the points I raised that yesterday, and I was like, looking at the T.B Joshua that we came to see in the last 1 year. I've been having a kind of passive thought and recognition of the fact that T.B Joshua was aging so much, and because I didn't know his age until his death. So when I saw him aging, and a kind of, he was no longer the smooth T.B Joshua that we used to know. This picture here, is the picture of when he began. He was rough. When he began, he was actually here. He was looking like an Islamic cleric. That is how they look in this part of the world. And our father, he looked like that. He looked rough, though not too rough, but not as polished as he started becoming. At the earlier part of his ministry, this is how he looked, or this was how he looked. And eventually, when the church clicked and the thing became smooth, he became really transformed, trimmed his beards, and T.B. Joshua became a very handsome man, very, very handsome man. And some of the pictures that we are comparing, I wouldn't know the exact date and the years that they were taken, but at least they were those of them that were taken as not too far away as recent as 2014, 2015, 2016, like the one that was superimposed on the the building that collapsed, part of his church building that collapsed, the one that was superimposed on it. That one wouldn't have been too farther from that very year. That thing happened in 2014, and fast forward from 2014 till now is it's not up to 7 years, that thing happened. Okay, let's just give it 7 years. And so looking at the man in this picture and the man we have come to see within the few past months, you understand that actually the theory that he probably was ill, he probably was actually sick, that culminated into this death might be true. Now, but the thing is that we may never get to hear the fact whether he was sick or not, except maybe in the nearest future. Maybe somebody, like we've always had people that would come out to do an expose on their former pastors. Maybe an in-house person may tomorrow come out to talk about it. But as it is now, we may never get to know actually what happened to T.B. Joshua. This man that spoke in this video, I wouldn't know where he got his facts from, but I was speaking, and I'm also still speaking based on some things I have considered, some physical things that we can actually see. It points to down to an opinion of mine that I think if there is a way of proving it beyond reasonable doubt, it might actually be true. Now, what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that he was immune to sickness, that he was not supposed to be sick. I'm just trying to establish this fact, and also to debunk some of the claims in every quarters that he saw his death coming. Even if he saw his death coming, he probably didn't see it as per the prophet, because people are beginning to attribute to him that even in death, that he was larger than life. That is not what I think here. What I think here is that we had the man who had been told to prepare his household, that he was going to die. We were having a man who knew, definitely that he had few days on earth based on the medical information or reports that he was given. I'm not going to spiritualize it, to make it look like, that maybe there were some demons somewhere that attacked him. I wouldn't talk about that. I wouldn't say that. But what I saw, and from the pictures that we have compared, and the pictures you're looking at now, you will agree with me that even these ones that are meshed together, you will agree with me that the aging between the fresher ones and the recent ones, took place so fast. He aged so drastically that he was actually older than his age. At 58, I insist, he didn't die an old man. So he looked quite older than his age in death. So I want to believe, and I want to submit that the information of this guy could be relied upon. But then, unfortunately, he didn't provide us the source of his information. He also alleged that Pastor Chris Oyakilome is also undergoing the same thing, that he is also taking drugs. I don't know the man, so probably if he has had a relationship with them, he mentioned one that was deceiving him before he came out. So probably he may have had a relationship with them, or maybe an in-house thing. Maybe somebody leaked it to him. I wouldn't know. He said that Joshua had taken these drugs for 2 good years, and it is well. So that is my point here. Thank you very much. I'll be back soon with another video. Until then, I want to ask you to please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the link, and let's read your comment in the comment section. Till I come your way again in the next video, I remain your brother in the Lord, and from me to you, shalom.